It is currently evening and I decided to start this vlog right now for the reasons I can't really name, but there is one habit that I want to implement in regard to you, so let me just spill it all out. If you're new to my channel, my name is Sophie and I'm a singer-songwriter, and I also film videos about my life, about my development in a career and my travels. So the habit is that I'm going to say this intro. It's gonna change, sometimes depends on things that I wanna establish, but when you say something out loud, like own it as a statement, it becomes like true, and I think it's like a very important thing to do if you wanna be brave to say out loud whatever you want to be, even if you think that you're not there yet. So this is what we're implementing. I also have a lot to say about my recent trip. Like in the last video, it's just a video about my trip, but here I want to talk about what happened, a crazy story, how I manifested really specific thing, and also it's been like 10 days and I still did not unpack things. It's embarrassing, I should do that. Let's see where we go. So I don't know if you knew that or not, but it was my first, it was supposed to be my full-on first solo trip, but I ended up going with a friend, but the friend left earlier, so I had full like 4 to 5 days on my own in a different country, and I kid you not, it was very nerve-wracking and anxious, and when I came into the hotel and I checked in, I thought I will never leave this hotel room. Like that, like endless of an anxiety I felt. I was constantly texting my parents, telling them what I was doing. Every time I had to leave room to get the food, it would be like an adventure, like I accomplished some kind of mission. That's how intense it was to plan out where to go and where to grab food. But other than that, first 2 days, I think I'm adjusted this thing. First of all, I allowed myself to rest because previously I really wasn't resting. It was more of a traveling than vacation, and I allowed myself to really relax for these like days on my own. And also I realized that pretty much my center of safety was around family, because when I was traveling with my parents, it was always like chill, and now that I'm alone, I kind of don't feel grounded enough, and I was meditating about reassuring myself that I am the center of safety for myself, not my parents, like some kind of like independency growing, and that helped me. Then after that, I could really enjoy the situation. I really love that now that I'm alone, I can walk with my headphones, like with music. I realized that the landscapes around me really matched how I imagined it in my head, listening to the music back when I took walks like here, where I live. And that really brought me into the cool realization that you were given one more piece to the puzzle that you ultimately want to like put together, called your dream life, and don't waste your time on basically anxiety, even though I try to honor this feeling anyway, to integrate it and let it pass. But I also this held that you used to take walks in your hometown with the music that you dreamed of listening in your, I don't know, future destination. Now you, maybe not in your future destination, but you on your own, you live by yourself, quote like taking food, and like the life looks very familiar to the dream life how I imagine it, without few pieces of the puzzle, but still it's more than just when you're home. So do the same higher self routine as you were doing at home, but do it there, so you will develop even more reality label to it, so your subconscious mind and your nervous system will even more believe in that, you know? Good morning. We are getting dressed to go to some event in our village. I need to get dressed. I already washed my hair, and it's so far sunny outside, but in the forecast they say it's going to be rain, so I don't know how to dress. It is evening. We have walked today, then I had gone, grabbed sushi, ate them outside, very pretty, very beautiful. Then I worked a little bit. Then in the evening I went for a walk again because I just felt like listening to the music and letting myself be in the energy of the music that I've listened to. Then also, before that, I watched an episode of my favorite TV show that just came out, new season. And it gave me a lot of thoughts, so I had to went about it in a journal. And I started venting about just the episode that I watched, but then it surprisingly made me do sort of shadow work. Like, a lot of things came out of me that I didn't even expect to, and they were brutal, like very brutal. I was just like, whoa, where that came from? But I was just like, okay, I guess it was always there. That was interesting. And ultimately right now I'm kind of recharging again, but I feel so much better, you know. I don't know if you can tell or not, but by my energy, but I feel so much better and so much more grounded again. Because when you have the unrecognized emotions, it kind of makes you like a little numb and sluggish and awkward. But when you stand on your 2 feet back, like, it feels so much better, and I love feeling so much better. So yeah, we'll see what tomorrow brings. Ever since I came back home, it's never been the same. Basically, I just really happy, you know, like I got a glimpse of how my future life gonna look like through different set of events, but whatever, it's just like kind of came down on me. And I came back home, and every day I wake up, I'm like, well, the whole situation I have here, it's gonna end. Like, my routine's gonna look different, like totally different. I might as well just really enjoy it. I might as well just appreciate it for what it is. And I'm honestly very grateful that it happened. Because now I wake up every day and I'm like, I'm blessed. I feel such a peaceful bliss, whatever. Because like I finally have a sense that something's moving, and in my life right now it's just a little present, a little gift. And I know the change is uncomfortable. I like want it anyway, but until that, the time before the change is like really like very very peaceful, because it's so familiar, it's so easy, and I really enjoy it every day. I wake up and okay, so there was one time in Tangier. I think it was the last evening in Tangier, and I came to the window, I opened up the window, was looking outside. It wasn't very pretty view, like you saw the view in the previous video, but I had really the realization that I was in a place where I really wanted to go, and I was like very emotional at the moment. I didn't say, like, this thought appeared in my head that if that happened to me, like, I might as well just go home and never ever ask for anything, because like I really have all I need. I have everything I need. You can't explain it. It was just really in a split second thing, but I felt that I can have everything that I want, and it's a rare realization, a rare awareness of the beauty of life. And I was just like, I really believe right now, I really believe, and I already explained that I had the second thing just right after that coming to me, where I was just like, okay, now I believe. And it's honestly very embarrassing that I still question it. It's normal, I guess, like a human thing to question, but also like how much proof do you need? How much proof do you need to believe in yourself enough that you're going to have everything? And it just really only depends on you and how much you're willing to love and value yourself. Yeah. Then the other fun thing happened on the way back. So I was really trying to manifest myself. Now it's gonna sound so stupid, I'm so sorry. I wanted to manifest myself a business class upgrade with my tickets on plane. It's so dumb, but I just was thinking, can I do that? Like, if I would be able to do that, I would 100%, 150% believe on whatever thing that I'm doing right now energetically. And on the way there was a little fun thing happened. I was given 1C seat on a plane where there are no business class, but it's still like, that's the first row. It still counts as some kind of like upgrade. And it was given to me like very randomly. I didn't even notice it. When they gave me the boarding pass, I didn't even look at it. I was just like, I saw the C and I was just like, oh cool, I am by the aisle. I love the seat by the aisle. But I didn't even notice the number 1 there. So that was fun. And I had like 2 flights to get to my destination. The second seat were regular. On the way back though, I was going home alone. So the first time, the first flight, the first boarding pass giving to me, I was just like, sit by the window, that's cool. Go on a plane, take my seat and wait. And fun fact, nobody sat with me. I was alone on the free seats kind of place in a plane. I was very excited because it was long, 6 hours flight. I was chilling. I was very happy that I was alone in these free seats. Anyway, I was already calling it like cool, you manifested it. But another thing happened, and that was a reminder that you need to place your order so specifically, because let me tell you, I was actually given business class update. You would not believe in which circumstances. I have two flights to get home. My second flight, a short flight, I came to the registration desk and they said, "Oh, we can't give you a boarding pass right now. Can you come at the end of the registration?" I was just like, well, that's weird, but I was so tired. It was 2 hours a.m. I said, okay. I waited till the end of the registration. I came to the desk again and said, like, can I get my boarding pass? And they were like, we were waiting for like 10-20 minutes. I said, sorry, there's gonna be boarding starting soon. I will not make it to the plane. What will we do? And the guy wasn't really explaining me anything until he said, come with me. He led me to the other guy, like somewhere like high ranks or something, and he checked something on a computer and he's like, damn. I was just like, that's not good, that's not good. So he started explaining me that they accidentally overbooked seats on the plane and the plane was full and they cannot give me boarding pass because there's no free seats. There's no spare seat for me. I was just like, I bought a ticket, there has to be. They're like, I know, that's not your problem, that's our problem. We are so sorry. And we negotiated the resolving of an issue. So we give you this another flight in like 4 hours, and in compensation, we upgrade you to the business class. I almost started like laughing, even though I was hell tired. It was already like 4 a.m. in the morning, and he's saying to me, here's your business class seat. It's just like, damn, that's not how it, oh my god. That can't be random. So here is pictures. I've said I flew on my first time business class kind of experience. It was short flight, but anyway. Now, what do I do with this information? Like I literally said to the universe, if I will be able to manifest a business class upgrade, I get to the plane of like my conditions were get home safely and catch the plane on time, and preferably manifest business class. I was given all free. Instead, like, I catch the plane or flight, except I had to switch my flight. What do I do with this? Like, universe, I was able to manifest that, and I said to myself, if I'll be able to manifest that, I'll be ultimately believing in it, whatever I'm doing here. So now, you must understand, I must believe this. I must believe in this energy shifting journey and aligning with my higher self. That's my proof. That's my proof. And for you to know, that's not the first time it happened. I asked like this many times before, and it always happened, but I was just like, it was accident, and right now it can be accident. The flight was overbooked and I couldn't get on a plane, so I was given another flight with the business class. Like, that can be random. So welcome to my higher self journey. Hop on a plane on business class and let's see what happened. Okay guys, I'm gonna finish up this vlog here because the new week is starting and the new vlog shall begin. I gave you a lot of reflections from my trip, which were very significant to me. I hope they helped you recognize some patterns in your life, because it's always good to be aware of some of these things that can stop you or lead you where you actually don't want to go. I wish you would find something meaningful in it as well. Thank you for watching this vlog. See you next week.